Nice. Let's dive. Going with your team: SIDIOUS, Biggs, Genosian Soldier, Qui-Gon Jinn, and you had a I believe, and you asked about Vader. Now this is okay when you have a mixed team and you don't have a team synergy yet, because Sidious is real good under a Vader lead, and he's even better under a Palpatine lead because he gets his health back. And so is TIE Fighter Pilot. One of the best things the TIE Fighter Pilot has under a Palpatine lead, and he gets turn meter for every person debuffed. Sidious gets his health back. Like Sith players under Palpatine gets health back and boost damage, I believe. Let me check. And then any Empire team, let's see, Empire and Sith allies gain 32 plus 32 potency and max health. And Jedis and Rebels are reduced 32. And whenever an Empire ally inflicts a debuff during their turn, they get 20%. So TIE Fighter's basic applies tenacity down. His special applies a buff block, where they can't get no greens over their head. And then as for Sith, whenever a Sith ally inflicts a debuff during their turn, they recover health back. And that is good with Sidious. Reason being because I have Sidious Zetaed, and his unique Zetaed, and his unique is Darth Sidious recovers 20% of his max health and 50% turn meter. Whenever any ally is defeated, or I mean any unit, which means their side, your side, is defeated. In addition, he has 35% evasion against Jedi attacks and plus 50% potency, and gains max health equal to his potency percentage. So if his potency is high, for me, I have him at 49.39. The green numbers under it is the potency coming from the mods. The white is the total, like the sum of the total. And it's 49. Obviously, I have to get him higher. I just Zetaed him two days ago. I think it was on Thursday or Friday, one of them two. So I will be working on getting his potency higher. How you can get potency is with mods and secondary. See here where it says 2.12 potency, and some speed, of course, would be beautiful. But the cross would be better with a potency primary, which is what I need for him. Right now I'm doing Kylo. I'm getting Kylo, so I took a break from mods. But I do some here and there, and depending on the mod store also, if they got something good, I'll get one from there. You know, if I have to cash for it. Arrow speed here, but this arrow didn't have potency in secondary, but I needed his speed. So I sacrificed potency on this mod for speed. For the triangle, protection, I got some, but I believe health would have been better there. But I have 4 speed on it, so 3, 4, 2, 1 speed are at the low end of the spectrum for speed. I would say maybe 8 and higher are like the best speeds to put on them for secondaries, at least. There's even some that have 19 speed secondaries I've seen. It's crazy. 18, 19, that's crazy. So as far as his leader, since you have a mixed team, the good thing about Sidious lead is that he boosts critical chance and critical damage. And if there's Sith on the run, which Vader is for your team up, he will gain 2% offense until the end of the battle whenever they score a critical hit. So Vader will need to score a critical hit to get a damage boost. But everybody gets 15 critical chance and 30 crit chance. And the good thing about the teams you have now, because they mashed up, Biggs is really good on getting crit hits. As you see, I got 2 crit chance mods and 2 crit damage mods on him. And that's real good for him. He's a heavy hitter. I got his attack power high. I got his speed high. 177, and then I got him under a wedge lead. It's not the highest speed, but it is still high. It's close to 200. It's almost 180. And I will be farming more mods, but like I said, I'm doing Kylo now. I'm trying to get him hat ready. But his damage, his crit chance, I got it up to 45.31. And then if you have Leia on the team, on the team with Biggs, she adds 25% to anybody on the team actually. But my rebel team are based on critical chance and critical damage. So if you add 25 to 45, that's 70% crit chance right there, over 70%. And on top of that, under a Sidious lead, which is 15% crit chance, it'll be 70 plus 15. That's 85% crit chance damage. The same is for Genosian Soldier. I got him with crit chance and crit damage mods. His speed I will have to increase a little bit more. It's it's average 154. But his crit damage is 180%. His crit chance is 44.91%. And then you add Sidious's 15% to this since he's the lead and everybody's under him. That's 59%. And the good thing about Genosian Soldier when he gets a crit hit is deal physical damage to target enemy and call an assist. If the assist is Genosian Soldier, I'm sorry, I meant to go on the uniques. Genosian allies gain 9% critical chance. Genosian soldiers gains 50% turn meter when scoring a critical hit. And with his critical chance already high, he'll get a half his turn meter full, which means he'll go again a lot faster. So that's why I kind of hesitated between him and Biggs. Honestly, for a crit team, I would take out Qui-Gon Jinn. His crit is not great. Got his speed up, but I got him set up for a Jedi team, and he's Zeta. See, his crit chance is only 23%. I would take him, even with Sidious's 15%. It's still low. It's what, 30, 38. It's still low. I would take out Qui-Gon Jinn, but the only reason I would keep him in is because he has the D-spell. He could take, with his humbling blow, he could take off any buffs anybody has, like tanks, taunting, or whatnot. But if you have a team of critical chance guys, they're gonna do major damage, especially if they have 2 critical chance and 2 critical chance and 4 critical damage mods on. They're gonna do major damage. Now I'm gonna do a quick run through, see how long it's been. 8 minutes. Alright, that was just a quick explanation so you can see why this would be a good team up. Generally, you will put these guys under their own group for synergy, and if you wanted to mix them up, I would make this team right here. And if you get Stormtrooper Han or Taunter, I would take out Qui-Gon Jinn and add him to the team. Qui-Gon Jinn is Zeta, and so is Vader, and so is Sidious. So I got 3 Sidious teams here. I just wanted to explain how your group will work. I know you don't have Sidious maxed out yet, but it will be very helpful if you do. See, he hasn't exposed with his AoE. Well, I got Jinn's assist right there. I will use Vader's special, but it's not really needed right now. But just to show you the potential. This is Biggs' assist attack. He calls somebody, but if you have Wedge there, it will call Biggs' assist attack will call Wedge and a third party. So you'll have 3 guys attacking 1 target. Here's Genosian soldiers. Take him out. And then this is the D-spell as well. If he would have hit it, he would have took off that tenacity. There goes Vader's potential. This is ability block. Anybody you don't want them to use their heals or their specials on you, that'll limit them to a basic attack. And I would take out healers first and big threats. Now, all them yellow damages you're seeing coming out, that's a critical chance. I mean, a critical damage that was done to your opponent. Because you have high critical chance. And if you have higher critical damage, you'll do a lot more. Get a lot more damage done to these guys.